Hi guys, it's been a while. I know, I'm sorry. I do apologize for such. But hey, at least I know that we can actually try to do something. Alright, so today's game we're gonna be doing is Minecraft with CurseForge. The mods I have on here is simple. I know it's I'm in creative. I might as well show you all the benefits and such. But yeah, in the mod pack I'm using, it's simple, really. But it's only me, really. Nothing more, nothing less. So we're gonna have fun. I'm happy to introduce you all to the mods I'm using and so on. And yeah, I hope I get to actually do much and or I can try to get more people in for more excitement. Now, I know in the most part, um, it's not really much, but hey, I'm at least excited to show y'all what I can do, or what the mod can do. So I'll get on to it. So this is most of the stuff I have on me, so I might as well introduce you to those. Ignore the milk. So the most of the things that is on here is the weapons. As you can slightly see on me, I have the Gumbai. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I do apologize. I also have the Kunai Harshin, which in the Naruto series works like a charm. And we also have one of the strongest weapons I know about, besides the ones you have to get by jutsus and forms, the Borki. A powerful weapon. Literally, here, I could probably show you here. Yeah, one of the mobs I have on here is the just enough items so that I can kind of help. Here we go. The most powerful weapon compared to the Gumbai. 24 attack damage itself. And this is only one of the few weapons you can actually get around compared to anything else. Then we have the Gumbai, which is 19. Now if y'all have any questions so far, you can ask away and I can answer. But until then, I cannot wait to have more people out and about with us. Now then, moving forward, there is a few elements on here that you slightly can see. I'm gonna move these around here, and also some eyes. I should probably introduce the eyes first. I can get rid of those. So we have the standard Sharingan and Byakugan and such. I might as well introduce you to them all. We'll go one by one. I should get rid of that because I have my own. I have the Byakugan in here, and I got this, and this. Here we go. And yeah, I know it's gonna be confusing. Like, wait, how can I put these on with all the armor on? Because it would mean I would need to remove them. Luckily for most YouTubers and fellow Minecraft players out there, there is a specific mod that allows me to do this without any notice. Cosmic Armor. Cosmic Armor is a secondary armor set mod where basically, if I'm pronouncing it in the wrong way, I do apologize, but it's how I see it. It's basically an extra set of armor plates that is physically a showcase of what armor you want to wear compared to what you're actually wearing. So like for example, because I'm wearing a mask, no one can see the eyes I'm wearing, like so, unless I press my custom armor button, and visibly remove the mask. Now you can see my special eyes. And then if I put it back, no one will know. Think of it as an advantage to a disadvantage in a fight. When you're on this mode and have cosmic armor, no one's gonna know your next move, because they can't tell if you're wearing special eyes or not. But I'll get right back to the case. This, what I have on, is the Shonen. Normal, standard, nothing special. But the good benefit of that fact of it is that it has a 50% rate of avoiding damage or attacks. For example, if the 50% were to go off and a skeleton tries shooting an arrow, it would automatically make me dodge without anything, without a hesitation, no matter what. Plus, it is majorly fun to use too, no matter what. And I'll be honest, it is very, 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 very fun. Besides from that, it is extremely useful and combat as well. Now I'll show you one of the half and half traits of getting into special eye. We have the Amaterasu eye. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, the Amaterasu eyes. The Amaterasu eyes are very special because, besides from the name, another one of the Montecular Sharingan, this one is basically just named the Amaterasu, which, like I said within the name, does the Amaterasu. And yes, if you do get it and you want to figure out how to extinguish it, crouch and press your first jutsu again with the eyes. Which for me, I have my three main jutsus I have set is my R, F, and C. Simple as that. Besides from those, each Montecular Sharingan has a very special ability to where I can easily grow a hard shell. This is the Susanoo. The Susanoo itself is a strong as steel, harder than anything in the world. And I got myself stuck. Don't worry. With hang on, I'm probably gonna have to unbound it. But yeah, here you go. I'll try to fix it now. So, like I said, the Amaterasu, not Amaterasu, I apologize. The Susanoo, each has a form. We have the bone structure, we have the skeletal form, which can be used for combat. The armored format, which is strong as anything. Then we have the walking variant, which, I don't know why it's being buggy right now, which is strong as steel. Then, perfect Susanoo, strongest form in all of the Susanoos. And yes, each form, each eye you get, no matter the change, no matter the change, it will change color no matter what. For example, because mine is green, I could easily plop down, remove it, put on my Kamui, and I can get a darker shade of green. Or, actually, here, let me try this. Put on this set. Here we go. Now we have Itachi's color, the, the Eternal Montecular Sharingan. This is what I meant to go, but both the eyes are green, so I do apologize. So, before I show off the Eternal as anything else, I'll show off the common way to make sense. This is my favorite set of eyes, because of one simple thing. The teleport. For most things, you can actually teleport a set of enemies or allies into a different dimension, which it sometimes will work, sometimes it won't. But yeah, it just depends, I guess, how long you hold it and so on. But besides from that, if you wanted to evade damage and or if you're like a Jinchuriki like me, a fan favorite, you would end up wanting to evade everything in general. In which most Naruto fans know what the Kamui does, because of Obito in the series. Basically, we get to fade. We get to see past our enemies and avoid major damage. Only for a limited time though. And the Susanoo, like I said. The one thing forgot to mention is that each Susanoo within the eyes does have different ability. For example, my favorite Susanoo gives me the Shurikens, which, when thrown by the Susanoo, is gigantic. And you have to angle it a little bit, which is annoying. Plus with the particles. One thing that's also forgot to mention was, well, I could probably mention it later on. So, I'll continue on. You get the Kamui. Also, if you do it right, you can crouch, look down at the floor, press it once, and boom, we're now in the alternate dimension. The alternate dimension is somewhat like a gap between realms and or fast pace. So kind of think of it as this. If you wanted to go from one place to another, you would need to easily go over to like, oh, let's say right here, do it again, and then, oh, we're in the ground. I cannot see. Here we go. Now we went from one location to another, or at least backwards. Now then, now we can move onwards to the Eternal Montague Sharingan. This set of eyes, I do apologize. This set of eyes, in particular, has both traits of the Amaterasu and the Kamui. These sets of eyes, like I said, use the Amaterasu, the fading effect, or the Kamui. Apologize, I don't know why I called it a fading effect. I'm gonna try teleporting this sheep. Also, one thing to note with the Kamui effect, please be careful. It's why I have a milk. If you try doing it to yourself and you just hold it, trying to think it's funny to do it to yourself and just hold it, don't. It will not genetically. It will specifically warp you out, mess up your vision, and it'll kill you. But like all the eyes, they each have a 50% chance rate. Before I show off the Renegon, I will show you the Byakugan. The Byakugan is very powerful like the Sharingan. The only benefit of it is you cannot dodge with it. One thing you can do is this. Byakugan lets you see past the expectations of what anything else is. Heck, it can even allow you to go forward, head on beyond, and just move ahead. So if I, like for example, let's say I use my arrow key, right? If I look in one direction, let's say into the ground, I could look through the earth and go, oh, hey, look, mines. We got a cave system here, we got this cave system, and so on. It's very powerful too. Also, it hurts the eyes, so I do apologize if I blind anyone. Besides from that, these also cost XP as well, along with chakra, noted for the bottom left. The best thing about this is genuinely you also have the a trigram 64 palms and this, a little protection barrier. You can also stop it as well. The one good benefit of the fact is that if you are coming upon anything and or everything in general, you can easily run up on the water if you're trying to make a quick escape. Because if no one has chakra, you can easily be like, oh hey, look, an enemy. Nee, 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 nee. But yeah, just simple stuff. But it also has a little crouch move for the special Byakugan eyes. If you crouch and hold R with the eyes, and charge it to a certain degree, you can also do air, well, yes, it says vacuum palm. And then, yeah, the air tornado. Before, yeah, we're almost done with the eyes, so we can actually get on forward to the last two, which are the similar but different. Behold, the Renegon. The Renegon is one of the most powerful eyes. Now, one move in particular I cannot do because this is in my server and I don't want to cause too much havoc. Well, actually, we're not even far from people, so I can actually show you the first move. The first move is Diva. Diva, wrong button. Diva is planetary devastation. And what this move does is practically it will gather up any and all materials. Ooh, spiky. It's also very laggy too. One thing it will also do is that it will crush and rip anything from its Earth's lair. But as you saw with the error and such, that was Almighty Push. Because of the Almighty Push, it practically, if charged up to a certain degree, you can physically rip a hole into the ground and just spread it out. There's also Almighty Pull, which, if I look at an entity, it will physically just do as it pleases. But now, we shall do the one thing That pain always does. It's time for the world to feel eternal pain. Diva. Oh shoot, when did another one come up? Okay, I guess I made two somehow. Oh well. Debug didn't say. I am gonna fly back, and don't worry, I'll refresh the server, don't worry. Random ball. Well, I guess this is the only one that's going after. Yeah, this is the power of the mod. With just the Renegon. And yeah, after a bit, your screen will start being shaky. Oh hey, here's the other ball. That was just randomly there. I guess two were created for some reason. Okay. Yeah, this is the destructive power of the oh yeah, you can see the destructive power. I'm gonna go off this way cause apparently another ball decided to just plop out of this guy. One I didn't even create. I just created one planetary devastation. Alright, moving just off of over here. I'll show you everything else. Ooh, laggy. Okay, so yeah, Ozera path. Basically, it lets you to have this nice mechanical gun that you can just fire away like rockets. And just by 3 shots alone, you can easily see how devastating it is. Besides from that, summoning jutsu. We get a little pet dog that if damaged in a certain way, I know, I'm sorry for all the dog lovers here. I'm just trying to do this for the example. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this in a worse way. All killing Ashbone. I'm sorry, bud. Alrighty. So, right now we're actually doing pretty good. We got two people here, and I'm actually surprised. Hi. To the two people that are watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. I barely ask for it because I don't want to beg for it like half, I guess the few people I've seen. But yeah, if you like, subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. Besides from that, yeah, I'll introduce the All-Killing Ashbone here in a bit. So yeah, the Renegon has that. We also have the Petropath. Petropath is this energetic barrier where it will absorb anything that attacks it, even the user, and it will give the person chakra. And it will even weaken. Just like I did, I attacked it and it weakened to me for 10 seconds. And that's only with the Petropath. There we go, I had to get out of it. Then our Akapath, the Immortal Rebirth. Basically, we can admit ourselves to it, and we can get simple absorption and immortality from this thing. And we can always still send it back. Now, one of the best things when it comes to combat is the outer path. Demonic statue. Yeah, I do apologize. I cannot turn that thing down. But yeah, the outer path lets you summon the great demonic statue and its abilities. Basically, you can ride it, you can use its dragons to attack things. But there is also another way to use the beast as well. Simply 9 Phantom Seals Dragon Jutsu. Comes with a Yang. Speaking of, this Yang in particular. Now I will get rid of this and move on to the Tensagon. Tensagon, special, bright blue eyes, and basically allows a person to mimic. In this mod, it allows a person to mimic the same abilities as the Renegon, but it also has the six path, like its own literal chakra mode style. Here, I know I'm gonna have to remove these clothing bits. I guess, hang on, let me dupe dupe. I guess it won't give me my cloak. Huh. Huh. It's fine. But yeah, when you get this ability set in stone, you can enjoy every little bit of it. But like I said, it's also the exact same ability as the Renegon, so I don't really much need to show you it. Now I'll put back on my little character outfit. Here we go. If you want to know the name of my character that I want to go by, that I am the Merchant Delta. I can sell you anything, only for a little bit of coin, or gold, or diamond within the game. It's simple, really. But besides from that, this little merchant can keep showing you all the little gadgets that's in this world. So, I have a village. Here we go. I guess I can stalk here for now. So, back to the point at hand. Besides from all the eyes I've showed you, that's visible, I will even show you any special jutsus. Like, one of these special jutsus is simply bone jutsu, or skeletal control. This allows a person to use their own skeletal structure to manhandle their own bones into a weapon, like this tiny little toothpick, strongest bone to any person. But it's only a bone, can't really be used. So, we'll keep going. We also have the finger bone bullets, which let's say, oh, let's take that villager. Right, I guess it will track. I've actually never seen a villager like this. What is this? Shady merchant. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the shady merchant. There we go. Two shady merchants. You know what, we're gonna introduce the man to a nice little bone drill. This is one of the few strongest weapons. 80 to... Let me scroll through these here. Deeba 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 doo. Where is it? Ah, here it is. This is mainly the excuse me, the ever first strongest weapon, the bone drill. Unless someone can prove me wrong, at least. Now, aside from all these and such, the bone drill is one of the strongest weapons because it is the hardest pinpointed weapon to any person. And I'll be nice. I'll even try showing up the bracken dance a little bit. I'll probably go up to like 50. Bracken dance. Otherwise, as I like to call it, the skeletal forest. All it is simply your bone structure piercing through the ground and just coming upright. That's all it is. And yes, you get to keep the bone drill for yourself for customizing, making it stronger, so on, but we're not gonna keep it. I, I will then try to introduce you guys to any offset jutsus, like this one, the Sage Mode. Ooh, we got Toad for that one. I'm gonna try showing off every type I can. Here with this one, now we have that. Here we go. Yeah, no, I'm sidetracking from the main element boys itself, but I'm really trying to introduce to y'all everything I can. So, yeah, I'll show off Snake. It's one of my few favorites, and it's, well, a focus timer. Like, if you're in a group of friends and you're trying to make sure one person doesn't get attacked, you have to ask them to cover you so that you can charge up, well, your Sage mode. Same thing with the series of all the others. You focus, you channel, and then Snake. I know you can't see it because of my face, but here you go. Snake Jutsu, mainly used by Orochimaru. Very, very powerful. But it also has its benefits, like the 8 branch Jutsu. Orochimaru's 8 branch snake. The snake will work half the time, depending on how it is, but all it will do is simply launch a piece of itself right at the other thing. And yes, you can deform yourself from it, and it will be funny to just see 2 giant snake heads just coming at you. Meaning the first jutsu we can simply do is we can simply get rid of it and keep the Sage Art jutsu abilities. Next we got the wood style. Same with the wood jutsu itself, but more concentrated. Now then, right on to it. Sage Art. Now we also have Sage Art wood release of Senju. Yeah, don't worry, the villagers will be safe. This has 2 formats. If you add a little bit more jutsu to it, you get a little free running man, more concentrated and faster too. Then lastly, we have Toad Art. It is just Toad Sage mode. Now basically, with this one, you can simply just enjoy yourself no matter how else you want to do it. However you want it, or what style you get. Each one's powerful than the other. But yeah, this Toad Art, simple stuff. Which, for this one, I believe you can still use some of the other moves. Master Fist and Shuriken, or Rasengan. This is the Master Fist and Shuriken, which also is a working thing. Here, I'm probably gonna... Ooh, bag up. And then this Master Fist Rasengan is fucking being a pain. There we go. Lordy. Sorry, chicken. Yeah, the destructive power of the Rasengan Shuriken. Now then, we can now go off to each individual respected element. Besides these ones, I'll show them off. So main one I'm gonna focus on. Pardon my face here. There we go. Now we can now get on to the other variants types. For the first part, we got wood release, which simply first move you have to work with is wood burial. It's a suffocation move, which can be avoided by my favorite Kamui. Simple, really. Then you have which... Okay, I feel like I skipped a bunch. Where am I at? Wood burial, wood... Okay, so I was fine, okay. Now for the simple one. A giant wood release prison. Okay, pardon me. Allows you to build a giant cage around the person. Then, if you like to have a free house, like me, and not put in any effort, you simply pick a spot, dust it off, and then just simply welcome to my house. Ah, and the NPCs. There's all 3 of them here, and they're all going after something. Oh, baby zombie. Ignoring them, besides from that, the last thing we have on the agenda, was the last 2, is Wiggle 'em, and it's very much simple, same as the Susanoo, but it's more benefit. Then we have a easy to actually use Forest Release and Break Forest Jutsu. Go just smack that guy down. Dead. Now move on to the water jutsu, which for the common sense of it, I'll move on to the water. We got hidden in the mist, or just yeah, hidden in the mist. I'll move a few miles away from the jutsu, because it is vast rated. Then we got water bullet technique, which is basically just water gushing out. Then we got water dragon bullet. I'm gonna point at the house. Oop, the mist is still active. Now then, we also got what one am I on? Water prison jutsu. I need an enemy. Wait, witch hut. Or I could probably use it on a squid, maybe. That might be better, yeah. Stay. There we go. Now y'all can actually see what this looks like. Yeah, what that does is, if used on a player, it will suffocate them to an extreme amount of time. And then we got Shark Bomb, or if I would have done it right. There you go. And then we got Exploding Water Shockwave. Then I'll show off the lightning, not with Kieran first. Alright, firstly and I'll point this out first. The only reason why I like this mod is that it's very clean with its expectations. Like with the elements, you don't have them all clumped up in different organization. It was like, hey, here's a fire tutu, put that in your inventory instead of having just the fire tutu itself to use. For this one, it's actually usable. Ooh, laggy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, tutorial lasts a long while, I do apologize. Then we have lightning chakra mode. This makes you go extremely fast. Ooh, flashbang. You cannot see for lore in that village, so I'm gonna... Where can I go? Probably towards the village would probably work. Here we go. Yeah, it does go away for a bit. Anyways, then we got Lightning Beast Hunting Fang, or Dragon Fang, which never use on a creeper because I just spotted it going fucking spark move. Then we have False Darkness, which is a more concentrated lightning. Again, like I said, I will restart the server after that. Then we have, this is gonna be towards the village. Usura Kyurin. Boom. Full-fledged lightning dragon. Then we have Dark Panther. Then we have the simple fire jutsu. Wall Jutsu, and the Great Annihilation, along with some other ones. I'm gonna let this charge for a bit, and then get y'all a big fire show. And same thing with within a miss, but hiding the ash. And then we have simple Great Flame Jutsu. Lighting release some sort of slingshot. I did not notice the message. Not really. Lightning release is more of a powerful move set type of way. Like for example, the Chidori can be turned from a palm to a laser if it by choice. The only one I think that can be counted. Oh no, if you're talking about like if it's like Lightning Beast Hunting Fang or Tracking Fang with Black Panther, no, they're not like a slingshot. It's morely of like a chaser type of way. That's kind of how it is. Besides from that, it's like the same with Fire Jutsu, but it's more destructive. Speaking of which, we also have Hidden and Rock Jutsu. Um, is it making me? Oh, okay, no, so it's not like my standard ability. It's like the come away, but if it was a ripoff. Alright, so then we have this one. Great Wall. This one simply is just if you need to get a protection, you just look down and then ooh, like spike. Yeah, it's somewhat like a wall. I just noticed I passed one. So it was Earth Sandwich. Okay. Thank the Lord noticed it. Hi chickens. Bye chickens. And then a swamp on the underworld. Is the chicken alright in here? Here you go. Now all the earth is going back into its layer a little bit. It just takes its time. Okay, so it does go away after a while. Just be patient. Here we go. Then we have this one. Hey, I did show that one. Swamp of the Underworld. What else do we have? Earth Spear. Ah, so it's like the same way of the Bone Jutsu, but more stony. And then we have Earth Golem. Simple and an ally. Say, why are you attacking me, sir? Okay, so I guess I had made an enemy already. Next we have Chakra Flow, which I have no idea what Chakra Flow really does, so we're gonna do this. I guess I have to use it on an NPC. I don't know. Then we got the Russian Shuriken. It's like the Massive Russian Shuriken, but it's less destructive. Then we got vacuum wave, which my guess is like little air darts. Okay. Then we have the great breakthrough. I might have to do this in a better way here. Okay, no, that's just it. See, we got all of these elements out of the way. Now it's time for the excess. So we got the yin, we got the yang, we got the storm, we got the medical. What else do we need? Lava, boil, scorch. I have to put my sword in there. Let's see, scorch, explosion, ice. I'll show these two last, and probably medical. And then we have magnet with its iron jug. I do believe that is it, besides from the fact I have to show Kikimora next, and everything else. Alright, alrighty, so, like I said, when it comes to other stuff, besides from how it is, we got the simple but easy Sand Jutsu. Or Magnet Jutsu is how it's pronounced, I guess. Here we go, another village. So for this one, I can protect myself from incoming attacks with Sand Shield, which Sand Shield is kind of like a projectile protection. So like if someone tries shooting like a fireball or an arrow or anything, the sand, while active, will block it. Then we have Sand Bullet. Sand Bullet's also destructive. I might be able to grab like a standard sand stuff what looks like metal. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. But yeah, then we have what do we have? Sandbind. Okay. Sandbind is basically encampment of an enemy. So I can easily point, be at a distance, and then simply crush them. You know, the sand will easily come back. Then sand levitation. Basically, it makes the sand underneath me or in front, and I can just fly. No use, no waste, nothing. And the sand comes back. Then sand gathering. And once that's all done, where are you guys going? Okay, there's that. And then we have storm, thundercloud, void wave. Don't know what that is, but then we have laser circus. Charge this bad boy up, and then just yes, disabilities because of the ice. Okay. So then we have lava, scorching rock. And then we have lava melting. Then lava chakra mode. This, I believe, turns me into a burning hot mess. Anything else? Nope. Scorch rock. Should probably get rid of these one by one. So get that. And yeah, keep magnet. And then we have boil. corrosion mist. Unrivaled strength. Is that it? Huh. Then we have Scorch. It lets me summon some Scorch balls, which then I can throw if it will let me. And they will track, but it also let me combine them and yeetus, deletus. And we'll just go right into the water and dissolve. Next we have is landmine. It's well explosion. So basically, I guess it means it makes us stronger. C2. Explosion is simply a how can I put it? Let's see. Yeah, these is just simple rising. Okay, so C1 lets me summon a little guy. C2 lets me summon a bird. C3 lets me summon that. A massive whale. That's what it's called. And then we have C. Is there a C4? Nope, just C3. And then you can make an explosive clone. Lastly, we have ice. Shatter Ice Spear. Well, I guess I have to target this thing as well. Will it let me? I guess I have to charge it. Oh well. Let's see. Is it one of those ones that goes to 100? Okay, you know, I could just do this. There we go. Those are the ice spears. Ice mirror. It practically just makes me mirrors to most things. Ice prison. Alright. Now we can go into the other basics of how the thing is. So, I showed you all the types of jutsus. All I have left to show you is the Nin, Yin, Yang, Magical, and when it comes to the God mode itself, the Six Paths Senjutsu and the Kikimora. That's all. So, Medical Jutsu is good for when it comes to healing your allies or having to heal yourself. You can right click on them or look down and right click on yourself and hold it too. Then we have Poison Mist. You can already tell from the name. It infects the person with poison. Then we have cellular activation, which I don't get it myself and what it's supposed to do, but my guess is that it's supposed to enhance the person or help make me better. Then we have enhanced strength. Think of it as like Sakura's ability. Just simply 1, 2, 2, 3. And there we go. A hard, simple punch. That's all enhanced strength is. Then we got the Yang. Let me. So I'll introduce you to each, like I said, each last bits. So we got multi-size. Ooh. The benefit of this is that if you do get it, don't use it. My recommendation, don't use it. It's what the Susanoo and other forms are for. Aside from that, yeah. Alright. I've actually managed to look this instructions over and I know what to do. So, simply, for this one, is a 4 ceiling jutsu. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we got the 13. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There you go, straight down the middle. One different block in the middle, and then stuff everything else around. The 4 sealing jutsus is for whenever you need to seal a beast inside you. More specifically, the tail beasts, which I will also show. The tail beast itself is very, very powerful. And trust me, I am a Chinchuriki myself. I should know because I also am a owner of the three-tailed Chinchuriki, my favorite. So if you are in your own server or this one, if you ever run into me for an invite, I can easily and simply too look for, let me see, build something like this, 13 by 13, have a block in the middle that's different, grab some torches and set them all around. Then have 4 ceiling symbols set. Here's your ceiling table. All you need is to knock that tail beast right up next door and simply sit. That's all you need to do. After that, the ceiling is set and you are prepped for preparations of becoming a Chinchuriki. And if you do become a Chinchuriki, welcome to the Chinchuriki family. Now then, besides from this table being prepped and might go away here in a bit, I'll show you another type of ceiling. Adam, it's what I call the fucking adamant. It's normally the adamantite chain, but I call it the adamantite, or if it's the same way of saying it. So, the adamantite chain is a harder variant of sealing a beast. For this one, you need 4 people. For the adamantite chain, you just simply need a single person with a knocked out tail beast, chaining it up to where it could easily get knocked out and slowly but surely seal away inside you. No weight, no nothing. And it's more difficult too, morely because it ends up having to focus so much on one thing. The next one I'm gonna have to show you in a long wait or simple way is the Shukaku. This is Shukaku, everyone. Give the man a hand of applause. So I'm gonna have to show you the 9 Phantom Dragon style of sealing. Yeah, I might as well explain it as well. Shukaku, when you seal them inside you, the first format you get is a different format compared to the other Jinchuriki. For Shukaku, your half of your body gets coated in sand. It's going for the ceiling. Oh no. Might be able to just settle down, Shukaku. I might be able to just beat him up with this. Okay, I see what it is now. Shikaku, stand down. Here we go. Shikaku is now knocked the f out. So now, we can now... Oh lord, if I can hit the angle right, I'm gonna have to go from the back side. Come on, work. Guess I have to take it from the front. Or take him from the front. Get a statue. You're being useless right now. Thank you. Now, is it working? There we go. Now you have, not weirdly enough, it's to sit on the man's lap to actually try to absorb it. Now, the annoying thing of this is that the more people you have on here, the faster the charge. With me, it's gonna take a whole 25 to 30 minutes. Oh, excuse me. A whole 25 to 30 minutes just to get the thing in the get a statue. And the one thing is, if we do kill it before anything else, the tail beast comes out and you can actually get him back. But I can also boop. Okay, no, I'm not taking the chance of you just making havoc again. Here we go. Boop the man to death. And then, hang on. Okay, entity, Jinchuri key, revoke, 3. Here. If I do it right, I might be able to just seal the thing in me. Shut up, Shukaku. No, did it? Oh, no. Alright, time to try this again. Alright, he said now we can just spume. There we go, immobilized. Ooh. Stay immobilized. Oh no. Here you dang beast. Mutant man's a pain. Here we go. Had to do it in a special way. So now Shukaku is being sealed within me. And like I said, it's easier this way too. And yes, I'll show all the tail beasts. I'll show every bit of what you need to know. And I will point out this, every tailed beast has its own little element that gives it away. So, if anyone is watching chat, I want y'all to pick a number of what each of y'all's favorite tailed beast is, just so that I know what tailed beast to show next instead of going by number. But anyways, I will now show y'all Shukaku's form, in which I gotta make sure I have the things it. There we go. So the reason why I have to prep that is simply when you get a tail beast inside you and you activate the form, you go berserk. Now I can actually normally show off the outfit. Here you go. Chinchuriki first form, Shukaku. Now, Shukaku is a sand spirit as much as nothing else. Simple fun, simple style, nothing more, nothing less. The fun fact about him is that when Gara had him during the tournament, he ended up summoning Shukaku, and his right eye became Shukaku's eye. Because of that, Shukaku managed to see outside the world without even realizing. So because of this, here you go. Random fact about today from what I got. Then we have second form, Jinchuriki form. Now for this one, I can actually put on my hood. The reason why I put on my hood is to hide the fact I am a Jinchuriki. People just have to notice my ability. Besides from that, I can actually show y'all the fact of the day. When you use Shukaku, or any tail beast, you can throw a tail beast bomb. I'm probably gonna throw it up. Yeet. There. And if you wanna, I can just fling a tiny variant. It won't be very destructive. Here we go. A tiny bomb can easily make a hole compared to the other variants, which is not much fun. Now, there is a third stage that I could simply do, but for the sake of not waiting so long, I'm probably just gonna do it as this. Two Tails Jinchuriki. Big Blue Cat. Big Blue Cat is very precise. It's basically just a standard two-tail animal, but its whole body is covered in fire. Eternal fire, I guess. Or eternal hellfire, I don't know. But here you go. Two tails, full envelope, Jinchuriki form. Now, I hate to admit this, but in every world I get the chance of, it will literally wipe out for no reason. Now, I will do three. My favorite. Ooh. So we got this. Every single one of them is the same. You get each one has its own tail, and so on. And we get super fast. Get down, boy. This is my favorite, Isobu. Isobu is a sea turtle, nevertheless. Same rate, same power. The only thing is, you cannot really get to him a lot, because he's either in sea or out and about. I will point out the accessories here later on, but I'm showing you everything else. And yes, I will also, before I point out everything other character, I'll point out everything else on the Yang, or Yin, sorry. And yes, I will even introduce the 6 paths 10 ceiling. So, ooh, boom, boom. Okay. So, you've seen the one I've used, Genjutsu. Locks the person in place, and also format. You can do mind body transfer, which allows you to put yourself into their mind for a bit. You also shadow intimidation. It's annoying half the time because when you need to go tail beast mode, it basically puts you into a oddball. You know, all the other mods and such, I don't really mention. Man, back on track. That shadow intimidation basically is a jutsu that locks in place with someone else's. Mind transfer is basically you put your mind into someone else's and you control them. That's all. Now back to I'm now back on track. I'm gonna go with 4. 4 gives me Scorch. So 4 is simply Son Goku, the man himself. You only got a few minutes before, yeah. You only get, it even tells you a cooldown for like how long you can actually do stuff until it passes out. In the series, yes, I hate to admit that, but for me, I don't count it as that. I count it as simply one person is stronger than the other. I hated the fact that the mess is still here. Oh, the bright skeleton. Alright, now we can go back to where we last were. Next tailed beast we have is the five tails. The five tails is simply one of the one of the strongest things to come around. Simply because, now I know why the ice ability wouldn't work, because you gave me the ability already. Simply because, for one, it's the five-tailed horse. Nay, boys. I'm gonna try doing this ability quickly. Shoot. Yeah, so you could try to do a tail beast bomb with the tail beast. You could try, but it's difficult. I mean, you might be able to. 2, 1, work for me. Yes, did it. Dang it. I guess you also need to master the tail beast as well for the longer rating of it. Alright, now we're getting along the path. 6 tails, and I am so sorry for the death of that cow. So now we're on to the 6 tails, the slug. The slug is bubble jutsu, which sadly they do not have. But here you go. This is my friend, the slug. The sluggy slug. The best slug in the world. He's actually the slug I think is one of the calmest, I think. I can't really say. People would probably tell me otherwise, but oh well. Now we're on to 7. The bug. Now we're getting up higher on the formats. Now then. Prepare to get flung up in the air, by the way. Oh. It ain't doing that this time. Huh. I guess I did fixed. So the bug, Seven Tails, is actually one of the only few that can actually fly. Dang it. Yeah, the only form I guess you can only do Tail Beast Bomb is the only one that actually allows the other form. Remove 7. Now we'll do assign 8. Octopops. Octopops is the homeboy of Beats and Boops and Boops and Beeps. In other words, he is a companion of Killer Bee or Queen Bee. One of the two. Aside from that, dude's chill. And lastly, we have the second strongest tail beast, Nine-tailed Jinchuriki. Now I know you can't see it, but when you master this form, instead of just being all red and aura, you get the golden flurry of aura. and you get beat super fast too. And then, come on, Kurama. And he's how I should put back on my, oof, my mask. Uh, Not a face reveal, no. Alright, yeah, same standard, same gear. And then, I almost typed in the wrong one. Revoke 9. And I can't really do the, I can't really bring out 10 tails or attach it to me. Which is why I'm gonna do it like this. Yes, same thing, I can't really keep it down. I'm sorry if this thing is hurting y'all's ears. Where's y'all's hitbox? Come to me, tail beast. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna have to weaken this thing by major amounts, so. Please stay, please stay, please stay, please stay, please stay. Don't need a portal inside his body, please. Massive destruction warning. Get him, boys. Shoot, I think I accidentally killed the 10 tail. Yeah, no, screw the fact of, yes, I did. Morally the fact if I know so. God damn it. Aye. Yep, here comes the rumble. I mean, I could try to assign myself with the 10 tails. I can try. Nope. Might be because I need the Renegon. Oh, yep, that was the case. Now we have Madara's style of the tailed beast, the 10 tails. Which, standard power. Yeah, you've seen most of the abilities. Lord, I didn't kill the entire land, did I? Thought I was gonna make a single hole. Thank you. Blimey. Yep, that's my destructive power. I do apologize. Alrighty. Now then, I can introduce you to full format. So this has two seeking orbs, shield protection. Yeah, here we go. I can just yeet a ball in that direction. I can protect myself. I can use lightning dispatch. Shoot a laser you've been seeing. And then the truth seeking shuriken. which is also destructive. Yep, there you go, folks. I'm sorry y'all couldn't see the ceiling style of with the Renegon. Yeah, it is. Majorly. It always depends on who gets what first, because if each people have each ensure key, only one person or a group of people that work together can get the 10 tails out, and then fight the person with the 10 tails. Because then it would mean that the person itself is invulnerable. Yeah. Besides from that, the power itself is very powerful, or just strong and short. I'll introduce you to the kicking war now. We have Truck Repulse, 8 Gauge Vacuum Fist, a Teleport, we also have Expansive Truth Seeking Ball, the All Killing Ashbone, and yeah, that's it for the kicking war. For me to simply get rid of the 10 tails, I can easily just go back to the good old lucky me. I'm curious now, since I am out of the form, Shukaku alive? Yes, Shukaku is alive. And now he can turn back to ash and dust. There we go. Good old Shukaku's now gone. And your favorite dealer, your little Choo-Choo dealer, is still kicking. Now, your almighty friend of the Shukaku, the tail beast, the 3 tails, is still around. Don't worry. As long as you don't push the limit, you can do it. All I have to say. Simple, easy use. Now I'll introduce all of the weapons besides from the 3 I have in my arsenal here. The first few you can actually make is the kunai and the shuriken. You can also find this, the samada, the pet, explosive kunai, explosive tags, along with, I don't know if the burning sword will be created. Let me check. Nope. I think it might be just, it might just be in the chest somewhere. Who knows? We also have the Akita blade, the sword, the Sukubu sword. We also have the axe and hammer, and the Choku. I'll introduce the others in a bit. So each of them is a separate part. The Swobu is well, as you can slightly see, it's just a strong hammer with an axe. Next we have the explosive roll, which, if I am correct, is a layer upon layer upon layer of infinite explosive tags, which if I hit an enemy, I should be able to explode. What? You know what? I'll let it be at that. If it don't want to explode, it don't want to explode. Alright. Next we have the needle sword, or the Naburi sword. You can easily just toss, it'll land, and you can pull it back. And it's still good. I'll leave it in the water. We got the explosive tags. Plant and Claymore sword. Blow. There we go. Same with the explosive kunai. Trying to get around, trying to make sure you don't get spotted, and you don't think the paper bombs will work. Simple. No words needed. Next we have my little favorite pet of a standard, the little chocolate eating animal. Not a lot of damage, but it's a speed. Pardon me. But it is still terrifying amongst the swords. Then we hit the basic shuriken and the kunai. Oh yeah, we also have the black receiver, which is a Renegon and Tensagon weapon, which if hit an enemy, it gives the person chakra, I believe, and it gives the person extra stuff. I meant to show this, but I forgot, so I apologize. Alright, so now we like the Kiba sword. Okay, with the Kiba. Why is the Kiba sword disappearing? Okay, I guess we can't have Kiba, but yeah, there you go, folks. Alright. What else have I not shown? The wind fans, Ambu knife. Yeah, because eh, I'm only showing off the weapons so far, so also give me about a few minutes. I will be right back. Enjoy the chance to think about any questions you wish to have. back. I am so sorry for the wait. Now then, where were you? Oh yeah, the weapons. So, we got the triple blade claw here. Very strong, simple, like most of the other weapons, and it is craftable too. That's why I have the just enough mods to show, or just enough items, however it was pronounced. Here, I'll show you. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Simple, leather and 3 iron. Don't know what that will do, but yeah. None special with this, just a simple claw tech. Then we got the Kusanagi blade, which is powerful in its own sense, but it depends on if you can hit an object. And if you do hit, it'll pin. Now then, we can get rid of that. Then we got the giant folding fan. As you can tell by the name, you can tell by the name, it's, well, a giant fan that most people use. Man, why is my chakra going down? There we go. Now I spotted the problem, and it's fixed. All right. So the Ample Blade, simple, just like any other weapons. And let me see if I can find it. Hey, this Madaras thing. I need it. Here goes Ambu Blade, black wool, and 3 things of iron. Simple. Simple ingredients, simple style. Now we got the Yagura staff. Mate, the person with the 3 tails uses this. Really, I don't really like to use it. Not because of the modeling, it's because I can't really block with it. It's a full-fledged, like, Haya. Besides from that, we have the Scythe 3 blade. In the name, it's literally just a scythe that you can toss around and, well, hit. Then we got the scythe that Madara uses, which all it is just a throw. Then we got this one. Since I have lightning within my inventory, it is imbued itself with lightning, as you can slightly hear. Now, what else can I do? Rennie Shuriken activated. Okay. So yeah, this weapon makes it faster and it has its lethality. So I'm guessing if I just nope. Now I'll figure that out later. But yeah, we got this. We got the chakra blades. And then we also have the 3-prong weapons. So the 3-prong kunai is 3-prong kunai, sharpened and molded. Same as any other kunai. Yep, cannot pick that up. Then we have the chakra blade. Yeah, I can't really do anything with it, even though in the anime series the person added chakra to it, they extended the blade. I cannot. Then we have the Isuken. What else have I not shown? I might be able to show off the accessories now. So show you the metal claw. It's just the same thing as the other two. Alright. And then I'll show off the main I have. So we got Smoke Bomb, some reflected, some reflecting gauntlet, which I have no idea what it really main use is, but if people know, they know. Next we have the Simbu. I think I spotted a flaw with this. Yeah, now that I realize about it, I can show you its protege. The Sambu is the Sanbon arm. This launches countless needles around the facility. But my best guess is if you don't want a field full of mess, then just stick with the thing. And then we have the Forma Shuriken. Lord, that's fast. It even does damage, even though it says it doesn't. Last thing I can show, probably. Well, no, I know there's probably more I can't show as the weapons I have on me, but still. Then we have the gauntlets. Here you go. To unbug it. Pulls me up. Might be able to even hook this onto an enemy. Here, let me. Yeah, so I can, it just don't do. And then we got my 3 weapons, even without the enchantment. They'll also be. So we got the Kumber. Yeah, we're just gonna call it the Kumbi, the Kumbi, QB. Lord. The QB is one of the strongest swords within the series, and I guess within the mod. We also have the Flying Thunder God, Kunai. Then we have my Gumbai, my favorite Gumbai, which lets me protect myself. Doesn't really have any good effects to it, but it's why I added a few things to it. Same with this one. Then I can show up the last thing, which is the Jutsu. Alright, so let me see. Kartoshi, Anbu. You know what? Yeah, let's summon an Anbu. Body replacement Jutsu. Huh. Lordy. I'm not trying to kill it. There we go. Lordy. Lordy. Yeah, that is a fight to be reckoned with. And then, Flying Thunder God. Place a mark, and wipe away. Still need to figure out what body replacement Jutsu is. Oh well, I'll figure it out. The Rasengan. And then if you had the six path, Limbo Clo. Amakira. Puppet Jutsu. Oh yeah, then. Alright, Ambu, I want you the fact that you have a bunch of chakra. Nibble nibble, guys. The one thing that's good about the bugs is that when it comes to the style itself, if you notice, when they do come back, it'll give me a bunch and bunches of chakra. And no matter what, it always works. And it's not even attacking them too. Right, so I guess he's an NPC, he don't got no chakra. What else have I not shown? Hiding and camouflage. One of the best style of camouflages. And then transformation jutsu. Which I think I can actually just... There we go. That, again, that is a struggle to fight with. But yeah, might as well get the standards out. Each ability you barely get within the start. The main elements I've shown you, the water, fire, earth, wind, and lightning, you can get them by scrolls. The yin and yang, also by scrolls. Same with the ninjutsu. You can also find them within scrolls. It may sound stupid, it may sound powerful, but yeah, it's just powerful. But yeah, that's all I have to really show. Besides from the excess mods here, got simple mining, waystones, secret rooms, scaling health. There we go. Scaling health is actually pretty good when it comes to combat, because for me, I figured it'd be good to do when it came to combat, because it allows a person to get stronger in a type of sense. Now, when it comes to otherwise, yeah, you get to enjoy yourself a little bit more. Besides from that, yeah. The one thing I also like, and this is something y'all can try to get, reinforced items. And I mean it too. Full-fledged reinforced items. Not just some out of the ordinary thing. It's full-fledged item. No matter the leveling or not, it's still amazing. Plus you can make these wands that make them reinforced. The reason why I say it's the best is that when I first tried it the last few times, it did not go away, no matter how destructive power works. It is like a temporary protection. And heck, I don't care if people see it. Excuse me. Heck, I would be surprised if individuals try to join me on the server and be like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try capturing this merchant. I'm gonna make him work for us. You can try. You really can. But just to warn you ahead of time, I'm always able to get away. No matter how well you try to fight me, No matter how well you try to convince me, no deal is as great as trying to live. So, I hope you all have enjoyed the video so far. If you do have any more questions, then let me know. I will live stream again tomorrow at some point, and I hope that we get some chance of enjoying each other and hoping to enjoy more communication. Peace, guys. See y'all the next time, and remember one thing: your life's important. You mean a lot to everyone. May the Lord bless you. I'm the merchant. I'm in June. More importantly, I am Delta.